Whitman's views regarding slavery? Obviously, he's a Northerner, New Yorker, East Coast, a Southerner. How did he view slavery, and what did he do about it, if anything?
He was completely opposed to slavery throughout his life, from beginning to end. Like I said, he wasn't a real activist. He, like many of his, compatriots in the North, opposed slavery, but they were very leery of abolition. To him, the United States Union was essential, and I think he felt a bit like abolishing slavery at the risk of the Union. This is pre-war, that he felt this way, at the risk of destroying the Union. It just wasn't worth it. It was better to make it go slowly and let it, eventually die out, as it had in the North. His grandparents had slaves. But New York abolished slavery gradually, and by the time Walt was born, it was over. I think he perhaps didn't understand that it was quite a different scene in the South, and the economy, especially the powerful, relied on slavery to a obscene degree. So once it was over, once the Civil War was launched and going, I think he was more of an abolitionist view. He began to see things more that it wasn't going to end just naturally. It wasn't just going to peter out.
And he was moved enough to go down to Washington, D.C. and serve as a nurse, even though that was not his vocation.
Yeah, he was a pacifist. I shouldn't say he was a pacifist, because he did support the war. He was a pacifist personally. His Quaker roots kind of took the upper hand. He was also too old to have enlisted anyway. His brother fought, and he was wounded, and he went to Fredericksburg. Walt went to Fredericksburg to help him, and then that's how he ended up in D.C. Helping the wounded in the hospitals. And it was the hub of his life, and he called it that. That was he said everything turns around the war.